Come on, Jay. Come on, get this spoon for me. Thank you. You go and get it for you. Yeah. Too small. You too small? Oh, you can't climb up there? Greetings, greetings to each and everyone. Greetings here. I don't want to be the creepy. Yo, girl. Jay, it's stuff I asked you for. Thank you for them. You ready for it? Where would I be? Family, we just come back in the house. We run outside because for the whole day my eyes hurt. But anyway, we don't much come back in the house.
Mom. What about these?
So we had stuff to do. So greetings to everyone. Greetings. So we go outside, get some fresh air, check someone, and we're back in the house. We are back in the house for today.
Mommy.
Start for us, but we have to keep going on, family. You know, we gotta keep going on, you know. Life is a journey, so
Mama,
we gotta keep going on. I like this one too, Anya.
It smells good. It smells good.
Yeah, it smells good and I like the taste of it too.
Look, that's mine.
Yeah, you gotta whip it up. Can we help you? Or are you gonna do it yourself?
Let me pray.
Okay. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Jay, get the other stuff I asked you for, please.
I don't know.
No. You know what? You didn't go get it now. Okay, I know you're gonna look for it. Because you like to hide stuff and I'm not gonna tolerate that. Nope, no tolerance for that. So I took the kids outside, they get a little break as well. I had to take care of some business on the road today. So it's a good thing the lady had called me twice, I would have forgot about it too. So I took care of that and we're back home, family, you know. We're just trying to be holding on, trying to be strong, and thanks to each and everyone for their support and everything. It's a good morning, good afternoon to you. How are you doing, Dream Girl? How are you? How are you doing? So greetings to each and everyone. And for everyone who sent their love last night, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And for those of who don't know, I lost my father yesterday night. Sebastian, good night. Good day. How you doing? Dexter, good day. How are you doing? Greetings. So my father passed away last night. So but we're holding up, you know. It's shocked, but we're holding up, you know. Because we knew the time was gonna come. We just didn't know when. But it came and we had to deal with it, you know. So we were on. I didn't even know last night I learned so what to do, and I'm just here letting all my people know that my father passed away yesterday. So last night, this morning. So I never go to my bed till about five something this morning. Yeah, to God we belong and we return to him. Yes, 100%. Yes. So thank you, Sebastian. Thanks to everyone. But you know, losing your parents, I never know it would be this hard. I never know it would be this hard, you know. And then the funny thing, I was right there last night on the phone because after I did my live last night, I told everyone that I had got a surprise call from my sister, and I was teaching my son so he could finish up his work yesterday. And then I said, when I get off the live, I'm gonna go call her back. And I called her back, and I stood on the phone with her because her daughter wasn't feeling well, and my dad wasn't feeling well either at the same time. So, thank you so much. he's in a better place now, you know. And I would want to say to all the men out there, if you feel any pain that is unusual or so, please go get yourself checked. Very important, because I get to understand as well. Greetings, Joe. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one. You know, very important to get yourself checked as a man, because one of the thing that, even though he had prostate cancer, then he had I think he had bone cancer too, and he just felt like his joints. I forgot what he told me about his joints or something. I'm not thinking straight right now. But thank you all. Appreciate each and every one. So if you're a man and you're out there, please make sure you get yourself checked, and get it checked early. Even if you go to the doctor and the doctor says something look off, don't have your result or the letter they give you putting down aside or something waiting, because sickness don't wait on you, you know. It don't wait on none of us. So get that done as quickly as you can. Because you never know. Never know. But we were on the phone last night with him. I remember I was talking to him and I said, Dad, just hold on, hold on. And he said, I said, how you feeling? About the volume. You know your parents too. The volume of the tone of their voice. He just dropped. I'm like, that volume wasn't were cutting it for me last night. But anyway, they managed to take him to the hospital, and it was two, because all these kids are all over the place. All of us. So it was stranger who took him there to the hospital. Well, the lady that my other sister is paid to take care of him, and this there's this young guy live on the other side with him. So they take him to the hospital last night, and then my uncle will take it from there. It is his brother. And then I found out that yesterday he died on my uncle's birthday. So what a surprise. That was a surprise. But I managed to talk to him before he passed, because I was talking to him and I could barely hear him, and Omar was telling me that you have to talk a little louder. So he put his phone on speaker, and I was saying, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And he said, Yes. I said, Daddy, just hold on. Just pray. Don't give up, Daddy. Don't give up. And he said, Yes, my daughter. This is always what he always say. He said, Yes, my daughter. I'm holding on. So they rush him to the hospital. By the time they get a bed to put him on, I heard the guy on the phone call. We're on a three-way call with you WhatsApp, but I didn't even know WhatsApp could add at least, I think it was like 5 people on WhatsApp last night. I did not know that WhatsApp could have had so many call connections. I didn't know that, you know. But it's life. It's what it is. You know, it was shocking because we were in the midst. We were on the phone literally. You know, and right when I was about to hang up with my sister, that my sister said she was tired because her daughter was feeling well as well. And when we were about to hang up, I said, try call. I back the call so we could him call for the last time before we go to bed. And she said, Sis, I wasn't getting through. And I said, No, 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 hold on. When we hang up from each other, I am going to call. And if I get you, then I add her back to the call. So that's what I did. Use my phone to call and I get you. And it's a good thing because that was the last moment. We didn't get to talk to him. We didn't get to see him. But that was the last straw. So he could at least know that we were present, even though we were from a distance, but we were present. So we were there right up to the a minute. He passed away at 2:35 this morning. So yeah, but he's at a place of rest. And I remember I was telling him that he just remember, just keep praying, keep holding the faith. You know, but my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt now because I didn't know that it would be so tough to handle. So to everyone who lost a parent, I can tell you now, I'm in your shoes, so I understand. You know, I can definitely understand when somebody say it's just a different feeling. It's a feeling that cannot be explained. It's just a different feeling, you know. Just a different feeling. But and then my sister get up early this morning. They calling me, checking on me, see how I'm doing. Everybody calling me and stuff. So that was nice. Nice. My other sister, I don't think she heard what happened yet. My brother, which was my dad's stepson, because I have my sister that is in Florida. She's from a different mother, so his brother, her brother, we connect with this morning. He said, "Sis, we just heard about what happened to Dad," and he came down, and then Omar, he lost his father, the guy that was there with my dad last night. He lost his father while he was my dad's friend. He lost his father, but his father loss was more different than my dad, because his father, I think my dad said, at the time was by he was walking and a car hit him, and then he take my father as a dad, and then he passed. No, he's not having it. He's more sad than us, because he's there. You know, he says, "Sis, I'm in the bed. Dad was in." I said, "Get out the bed and go walk or something, so you don't have to think about. You don't have to, be struggling with everything." I don't know how he holding up. That was on the road all day, so I gonna have to go check in, see how he's holding up, because he really taking it hard. 'Kay, he's the one break the news to us that our father need to go to the hospital, and then he's the one who had to break the news to us about the loss of my dad, and it was tough, It was very tough. And then when he say, "Sis, dad is no longer here," so what do you mean dad is no longer here? A shock surprise is something, I'm telling you. Bless up yourself, my ND game. Bless up yourself, and thank you. Thank you, my ND game. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's tough, man. You know. But whew. But my eyes, family, I tell you, they hurt so bad. Because I would cry in that love when my son get up this one. "Mama, why you crying?" You know. And then on the calls this morning, it's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough. So family, I'm in your shoes. I'm telling you, for everybody who lost a parent, or whether you lost a parent or both parent, I understand, they say seeing is believing, but to live something is what is the toughest part, you know what I mean? It's the toughest part, It's like a feeling that can't be explained. It's not even tough like when I don't know how to explain it. It's just tough. But anyway, we will pull through. We will pull through and hope for the best. We pull through. So yeah. And then my uncle wasn't taking it good either. The one that he born on his birthday. He died on his birthday. And my dad's birthday actually coming next month, the 12th of June. So he died before his birthday. But such is life. But thanks to each and everyone. I appreciate each and everyone. I can't complain much. It's life. It's what it is. You just, we know that life and death is a must. It's something that is not, it's a guarantee. It's a must. You know what I mean? So such is life. But Daddy, may your soul rest in peace, because, he lived his life. He's lived his life for real. It might not be a lavish life, but he did live his life. He enjoys himself. He did what he needed to do. Plus, he ended up give his life to God before he passed. So that was good. So that was really good. You know what I mean? So and then our uncles, oh, that not my father's birthday is June 12th, so which is next month, but my uncle, which is my father's youngest brother, that was overseeing and make sure everything was good. His birthday was this morning when he passed. I think yesterday. Yesterday. So that's a terrible gift you have to get. You can't imagine every year is your birthday, you gonna remember. It's gonna be a sad time. But it's life, family. It's life. It's what it is. I just have to be strong. I have my other sister, because we are twins. So my other sister, no, she was the one who cheering us up and all of that because she knew already what was going on. She even telling me last night. She said, "I have a picture where my dad said this is the suit he want to bury it in, or whatever, whatever." I said, "Okay, so you all were making a lot of plans, because he had stage 4 cancer. That little monster, that little witch. That's how I call cancer. That little monster. He's something else. He wreak havoc with his life, though, family. But I can say, early detection can help save a lot of stuff. So you go doctor say something not right, go check it out. Oh, it's 12. I thought you said June 20. Oh no, mine is the 19. Oh no. His is the 12th of June. So he died a couple weeks before his birthday. Uh, yeah, that's gonna be horrible because he died right on my uncle birthday. So that's gonna be every year. Me, I would celebrate my birthday the day after. I would not celebrate my birthday on the day that my brother died also. I wouldn't, because that would be a terrible birthday. It would be happy, sad, mixed emotions, mixed reaction. I wouldn't bother have one birthday. I just say, thank God I'm alive and well, and glory be to God. And then this song just kept playing on the radio because when last night I was on the phone, and when everything was going on, I had no TV on, no radio on, because we were just in tune and connected and everything. And when they said he passed away, I was in here and I got up, turned the light on, turned the TV on, and turned the radio on. Then my sister said, "Can I see him?" Because we wanted to see him, but they were saying because we are doing the three-way call, we couldn't get to see him before he passed. We happened to talk to him like half an hour before, but we wanted to see him before he passed. But I guess they didn't understand how to navigate the phone. That's just my opinion. Also, while we were on the three-way call, so my sister hung up because the one who called, they hung up and then add like everybody to the call. And she wanted to look at him. I said, "Please hurry up now." I said, "Hurry up. This is me." Like you get an injection and you don't want to look. This is me. I say, "No, I'm not looking at somebody when they pass. No, you know. Especially it was night. If it was in the day, then fine. But in the night, no, no. I didn't have that nerves last night. Because when I closed my eyes, I couldn't even close my eyes properly. I have to keep open up my eyes. And I remember I just kept praying. You know. And then this song was playing on the radio. So they said, "Where would I be?" The song, "If it not for the love of Christ, where would I be?" So. And I'm just here to also say to everyone, if you think you're alone, you're not alone. My father, all of us is nowhere near daddy, so we weren't there to hold his hand to say, "Daddy, we love you, we appreciate you, we thank you," or anything. None of us was there. It was strangers, even though one of the person was there, was a lady that was taking care of her, taking care of him. And the guy, he let live in his house there, you know. So, because we're not there. We weren't there. When I mean there, in presence, just on phone and stuff. So, we have to thank those people because I'm telling you, sometimes we think we're alone, but you never know the seed that are planted along the way that are going to help you so you don't go withered or you don't just die alone or anything. So that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So sometimes you think you're alone and everything. You're not alone. None of us is alone, ever alone. Especially when we trust and believe we're not alone. We think we're alone. But wait till the right time and you will know if you're alone. The right time will tell you if you're alone. The wrong time when you just need something is like needing attention, unnecessary attention, then that will tell you you're alone. But the right things that are important to not just mankind but to God, the right people will be there. the right seed will plant it along that path, you know, because his caretaker was torn up too, the lady, because she was there with him in the evening. And it's when they went to the hospital last night, we were listening when the doctor was talking, and they were saying how long he's sick, how long is this and that. And they said he had pus in that pipe there. And I'm like, wow. So I researched it last night, and they said, like, when people wear diaper after they get elderly or whatever, and they have that part, that monster there down there, or whatever down there. Then if they don't have somebody to attend to them like 24/7, or if they wet themselves and they don't say anything and they linger there for a while, that can cause infection as well. And the longer it linger, it can be, and it causes through the prostate, kidney, and another one I was reading upon. I forgot the other one, but I know prostate and kidney was one of them that can cause that, the urinary tract infection there. So through the kidney and the prostate and another one, they mentioned three of them. But they have more of them, but those were the ones that was very common. And if when he was going through the pain, because he was complaining for his stomach early in the day, they said, but it's after he went to the hospital now. That's when I was hearing, because I didn't hear no call in the day to say he was complaining about his stomach. 2 weeks ago, I was kept saying I couldn't hear from my dad. I kept calling him, but he couldn't answer. Then my sister had reached out to me and told me that he no longer can answer phone. Before 2 weeks, he could answer phone. We could laugh, we could joke. I used to sit up with him on the phone when he in pain and stuff like that. Because I think he had bone cancer too. Yes, he had bone cancer too. And it was painful, he said. So they have pain meds or so. But because he had stage 4, there's nothing they said they could really do. And then they draw blood from him last night. I'm like, somebody so weak, why would you draw blood from him? Barely eating. It make no sense to draw blood from a weak person. You like draw the last lifeline out of the person. Then I heard my brother said on the phone, why are you treating him like that? Let me help you to put him up on the bed. I'm like, jeez. At the hospital. But when you have to be tough, you have to be tough. I'm telling you. Gotta be tough. Okay, you're not there. What you gonna do to a phone? Nothing. Cry or pray. You pray or you cry or go on bad, but that's still not gonna help anything. You see what I'm saying? Just have to say, Lord. But I remember before I said, Daddy, just hold the faith. And remember Daddy to pray. And he said, yes, my daughter. He always say, yes, my daughter. When we talking to him, he say, yes, my daughter. Because he just have 4 girls. The boy he had told me he had got killed. So, and he was young then. I think he was like 15. We never met him, so. But we just 4 of us, all girls. All girls. My eyes hurt. My eyes hurt so bad. Oh, Lord. But it's life, family. I believe, I said last night that, you know what? It's painful to lose one parent. It's really painful. It's just a different connection. I don't know. It's just a different connection. So if you live in that shoes before, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. No words can explain that kind of life. Yes, the dad. Yes, and you might tell him. And then the funny part, couple weeks, about a month now, his niece passed away over here. He had a niece and his sister passed. We haven't met that sister. And his niece just finished medical school over here and so. and she passed. She's sick and died. So, but they couldn't tell him either. Cause he used to love that sister I heard that passed. So the youngest one of that sister passed. But such is life, the things that are promised to us is not the things that we really like, which is death. They say death is a must. So we have to understand. They're not one of the food we like to taste, I mean? That's not a dish we love. And I don't think nobody love that kind of dish. But it's a must, so we just have to accept reality and hope for the best, and you know, give him a give him a smooth send away, and the greatest part is to know that he give his life to God, you know, so he could make peace within himself and whatever. Because whatever issues they had on this planet is between them and God now. So they say no more pain, no more sorrows, no more pain in the heart, no more pain. You know what I mean? Even though we left to pick the pieces up, but at the same time, I know he gonna give us the strength, the courage, the drive, and the motivation to go on, because we won't be the first nor the last to lose um a parent. You know what I mean? We won't be the first nor the last, so we just have to understand, and hopefully we can find ways to cope, because I'm not really say sad as 100% sad, because I know he was elderly. Well, not elderly, but he was elderly enough, and he lived his life, and I call it natural sickness take him home. So it's better that way. Cynthia Blackwell, greetings. How you doing? How you doing? Greetings. So we just have to embrace each other. It's just four girls. I don't. The big one, I haven't heard of it yet. I don't know if I was trying to get in touch with my mom, but I haven't get in touch with her. She's not online, because we communicate by WhatsApp. So if they don't have put on no megabytes, we won't able to get in touch. So when time she get megabytes or so. Yeah. Because even for Mother's Day, my dad was calling me and I missed the call because I have the WhatsApp phone home and I was on the road. When I came back, I was trying to call him back and I didn't get through because he can't answer the phone. Somebody have to answer it. So when the lady left who take care of him, then he left for the phone, but he can't answer it because his hands were weak. They couldn't answer no phone. Yeah. But I believe we will get through this. Others have get through it, and for me, I love music. You know, I love to dance, so I can use those things and you know, in getting at my children so they could get at me. And they were so supportive. Those are the boys. They were so supportive. They said, "Mommy, your grandpa died. Your father died." I said, "Yes," and they come and give me a hug. They were so supportive, guys. When they wake up this morning, very supportive. My sister kids are a little older, so she said she can't tell them it because they have exam coming up, so she have to wait first. So that is understandable in the time of exam. Because the kids them are big enough, they were talking to their grandpa. I was hoping I could get to go down to go see him. I was hoping, but the Lord have other plans. Like I remember that book I read, that's while we're planning, God have a better plan, a better idea for us. So oh yes, yes, Joe. That was when the car was broken down. I had to be doing that 360 lap like I'm still doing tracks. What is it? What is it? What is that in your hand?
Cube.
Oh, that's a dice.
No, it's dice.
It's a dice.
Die.
Dice.
Die. Die.
Oh,
Mama, keep going.
yeah.
This.
Say my eyes are burning me. When I say burning me, they are burning me. Oh, you got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 4 again. Oh, 4. You're good at 4s. Oh, which one is that?
The dot. I only pick
Yes.
the dot.
Thank you, Joey. No.
Mama, I only pick the dot.
The only toughest part, I will not be able to go see him. I don't know. Let's not say that, but I hope I will be able to go see.
Mama, I'm talking.
So that will be the toughest part for me. Because I've been saying it since my dad's sick. I said if he wasn't the toughest part of that is not being able right now at this moment. So maybe tomorrow I have to make some calls and see, hopefully, because if that is possible, then that would be the greatest wish, because I was hoping to go see him. I was telling him, even yesterday I was talking to him on the phone. I was telling him, Daddy, just hold on, because I know we weren't there to really do what we want to do. So Daddy, just hold on. And he said, yes, my daughter. Stuff. Even when people don't play a full 100 role in their children's life, you see, as long as you know your parents and you see them around, if ever every now and then, it's still tough. It's tough. Even when they're like a slum landlord, it's still tough. You know what I mean? But the greatest part, he make peace. He give his life to Christ and he make peace. He give his life to God and he make peace. So hopefully he make peace with Christ. Peace with everything, so he can be resting properly. No more pain for him. Pick up the pieces, take care of him. My other half, no, she's hilarious. She's hilarious. She's something else. So we were laughing after her because she said we crying and everything. She trying to cheer me up. Every family always have one person, even though they're trying to be mentally tough. But then so my other sister said, but I bet you cry behind closed doors. So we bust out laughing, you know, because she on the phone trying to cheer me and my sister up and trying to cheer my brother up. The guy that was there with him last night, trying to cheer him up as well. Because as I said, he lost his father too. And then dad was, his father was my dad's friends, and then dad come in the picture and help him out. You know what I mean? And then they gone now, all taken away. So she was something else. She was a trip. She was saying, she was making us tear up. She was just keeping us laughing. I remember last night I just put the phone down. And then I have a lady friend, and I text her. I called her, but I didn't get through to her. And just something tell me to text her. Because normally I can't stand the text sometime. And I mind say, go text this lady, and I text her. And she sat up with me all till this morning. Poor lady. God bless your heart, my lady. God bless your soul. She sat up with me till this morning. I'm telling you. It's like, so thanks to each and everyone, and for everyone who's sending their love and support, appreciate. And for everybody who lost a parent or lost both parents or so, I'm right there in your shoes, and I'm telling you. And someone always say you will know what it is to feel. You will know how you would feel until you lose a parent. Now I'm understanding, Even though we know life goes on, but to feel it, they say who feel it knows it. It's just a feeling that it's cannot it's not explainable, because no one size gonna fit all. So it's not explainable. It's just a feeling that it's like you can't come to terms. You know, the end of life is real. The end of time is real, but it's just a feeling. Yes, Miss Cynthia Blackwell said, I know that pain. Yes, Because to feel it is to, to live it is to you understand, It's a terrible thing, man. So I understand. Living it for myself, I understand. Even my eyes, they burning me like somebody throw pepper in them. Oh my God. And then I live in an apartment. So when I heard the news last night, I screamed outright and I forgot it was late. This is me. 'Cause you don't want everybody report you the next thing. Instead of your sorrows, you have more sorrows on top of you. Because it's unnecessary noise. Well, it was unnecessary, but I'm telling you, so it's so tough. Sometimes you just want to be in a place where you could just scream and you can't scream because you scream too loudly. You might get a notice. So a lot of things sometimes, but such is life. It's a different hurt. Yes, it's a different kind of hurt. It's one that I don't think you can explain it. It can't explain. And then my sister, and all of us were on the phone this morning trying to discuss some stuff amongst ourselves. And I'm like, jeez. Even though it's so hurtful, but at the same time, you still have to get the ball rolling. So, for the final resting place and everything, it's like, wow. It's like a hot loaf of bread, taking out the oven, boom, ready to eat. In this case, it's just gotta get the ball rolling. Gotta get the ball rolling. So, but family, your girl not gonna stay long because I don't wanna keep talking about the loss of my father, because you only can lose your father one time in life. You know, his memories always be here. We look a fun time, we look a joke time, and stuff like that. Right now, I can't even remember a good joke of him and me together. Only thing I can remember of me and him now is every time I used to go visit him when he was stronger, we used to go get manish water. He said, "I know what you want." So when he come up, we go to the restaurant that one of his people own there and get me manish water. I love manish water. I would drink manish water every day. Not here, when I was back home. So when I go visit him in the parish, we go get manish water. So when he have like a party or anything, we used to be there. I used to be there with him most of the time. you know. But I can't remember no fun jokes with him right now. Only thing I can picture right now with me and him, like if you say something to him and he don't like it, he just look at you like, you know what I mean. So I want to hold on to the good memories, though. I want to hold on to the good things because I don't want to drain myself in things that I have no control over. I want to just hold on to the good memories, the good times, the things we do while I was there in his present. He was there in my present and everything. Those are the things I want to hold on to so that I can keep his memory alive in my heart, in my thoughts, in my prayers, and also the discipline in the way he was so disciplined with us and stuff like that. So I want to keep that, because I believe in treasuring the good moments. Sometimes it's easy to go route to the bad moments, but I don't want to do that. I want to treasure the good moments because the good moments are what gonna have us healed, and united we strong. We can stay strong. You know. So I'm not gonna stay any longer, family. So thank you guys for stopping in. And my eyes hurt. These big old eyes hurt. They even look more cute. Look at they look like they fat. So anyway, and I know that he wouldn't want us to be sad either. He wouldn't want us to be sad because he was very jovial. He was a jovial man. So serious at the same time, but very jovial when he depending on the setting. So I know he wouldn't want us to be just all sad because he would say, "Oh, look here, watch ya. What's wrong with you? Why your face look like that? Then take it off." Yes, he used to be a joker. Anybody know him used to be knowing that he's a joker, man. I'll tell you. So I want to keep those good laugh and good memories. And everyone, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much. And to everyone that lost a parent, or both parents or so, or anybody you have lost, I'm right there with you in your shoes. I lost my dad. I lost family members, but this one is just it's like cricket. They say you hit home. Okay, cricket is a sport in Jamaica, so I think they call it T-ball here, or what they call it. I forgot the game, but if you know, you know. He hit home, hit home run. He hit home. I mean, it dear to you. He hit home. So anyway, family, walk good. Have a blessed evening, and I'm gonna go call up my siblings, see what's going on, and try check in with my uncle, see what's going on. Until then, family, walk good. Thank you guys, because we still gotta do what we gotta do. Life goes on, cycle. Walk good, family. Have a blessed evening. Peace out.